Government is seized of the severity of the problem and also surging imports into India. So he assured in the conference that he will take appropriate steps at right time. So we are eagerly waiting, anxiously waiting. So today's steel industry is suffering because of very surging imports at very low prices, which is causing injury to the domestic industry. So therefore, in order to have a robust steel industry in India, it is very essential, as other countries are doing. There are 400 measures which have been taken, non-tariff measures by various countries to stop this dumping. Similarly, they have also taken expeditious steps in imposing anti-dumping duty, safeguard duty or countervailing duty. So we are expecting this government also will act immediately on that, on quality order and increasing duties, and also taking steps or putting a mechanism that the anti-dumping measures are taken very expeditiously, as is being done by developed economies.
Now, very quickly, what are the international factors that you are watching out for which would impact steel industry in India, and especially China slowdown?
So yes, we have been watching the China is slowing down, that is the new normal, but the production is not coming down. Even in the month of March, the numbers which are just come out, it is the highest ever production, again close to 70 million tons. Whereas their demand is not growing, it was declining. Not only growth, it is negative. So in that context, when they are exporting almost 10 million ton per month, when the steel demand in China is expected to fall by 50 million ton in the next 2 years, so there will be a huge amount of surplus which has to be absorbed. I think in the context in which it has to be seen, excluding Chinese consumption of steel, if you look at balance consumption of steel in the world, so that is approximately 700 million tons. So if exports are 120 to 130 million ton, it is 20% of the world steel consumption excluding China. It is a big matter of a concern for the world steel industry. So unless the Chinese government take appropriate steps to stop the exports and discourage that, the countries, other countries where these imports are surging, they have to take appropriate steps in this. Otherwise, this is a big threat which as a country we are seeing. That is one major structural change we are seeing internationally.
Now, talk to me about the raw material situation. You did speak about NMDC raising prices. Our local, raw material prices, especially iron ore, is higher than the international prices. What steps are being taken by JSW Steel to combat that particular situation? How much are you importing, and what are the price dynamics there? It will help us understand the kind of cost that you're putting in producing steel.
No, India's steel industry strength is domestic iron ore. So it is the competitive strength of India in addition to labor cost. It was so unfortunate that from 2013 to 2015, when international iron ore prices have come down from $152 to $48 or even lower than that, which is almost close to $104, which will translate to 68%. In line with that, the international steel prices have fallen by $170 internationally, which is 30%, from 571 to almost close to $420. So when international steel prices are coming down, almost all international steel companies are also getting the benefit of lower iron ore prices, lower coking coal prices. It is so unfortunate in India, the domestic iron ore prices are not coming down because of the shortages. So the shortage situation is being used by the mining companies, including NMDC, not to reduce the price. So in the year 2013, to put it in the right perspective, the iron ore price of NMDC for a 62% grade is 2,610 rupees. Whereas if you look at the same thing in the April 2015, it is 2,460 rupees. So net reduction.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at @etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.